Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of The Spear. I'm Asia Yee.
And I'm Allison Covey.
The softball team hosted New Mexico at their brand new softball facility on South Campus. Sarah Biella was there to cover the series.
After months of construction, the Spartans hosted their last home series on their new field last weekend. With the Spartans holding a 1-0 lead in Game 1, second baseman Cassidy Clark tacked on 2 more runs in the 4th inning. The Lobos made things interesting by scoring a run in the 7th, but SJSU held on to win Game 1 3-1.
It was difficult just the last 24 hours making this happen, but I thought we responded well. We should have hit the ball better than we did today, but yeah, I'll take the win.
On Saturday, it was a pitcher's duel between UNM's Chrissy Fortner and SJSU's Carolyn Bowman. The first run of the game didn't come until the 4th, being in favor of the Lobos. Down by 1 in the last inning, junior Madison Aron hit a walk-off 2-run home run and gave the Spartans a 2-1 victory.
Being a pitcher, I can kind of read into the trends of what you're going to do if a hitter hits a location. So kind of figured she would throw me inside, so I was just sitting inside.
In the last game on the new turf, it was another pitcher's battle. After an inside-the-park 2-run homer from freshman J.C. Phipps, Clark made it 3-0 after reaching on an error. Phipps's home run proved to be the game-winning hit as the Spartans completed the sweep over the Lobos.
It went by her, and then I saw Chase just going like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to run all the way around the bases. And I'm not the fastest, so I'm really surprised that I made it all the way around.
SJSU heads to Logan, Utah to face the Utah State Aggies for their last conference series. I'm Sarah Biella, reporting for The Spear.
Baseball hosted New Mexico as well in a thrilling 3-game series. Ernie Gonzalez has the recap.
San Jose State baseball was back home at Municipal Stadium for a 3-game series against the New Mexico Lobos after taking 2 of 3 games at University of Riverside. Kellen Strom was the story. Nothing else you need to know over the 3-game series, but I'll get to those in order. Kellen Strom here, Game 1, RBI double, brings home Plessner. Also going to bring home Plessner here on a sacrifice squeeze play. Bunts forces the first baseman in. Way too late, Plessner scores. But check this out, walk-off win. Here we go, fielder's choice is second. Who else scores again? Plessner, it sounds like deja vu. Plessner scores, dugout goes nuts. They rush the field. Strom's over there waiting for him. Strom, honestly, this weekend went nuts. I wouldn't be surprised to see him in Mountain West Player of the Week conversation. On to Saturday, Player of the Game, no question about it. Pitcher, San Jose State, Andrew Mitchell, now 5-0 on the season, 72 strikeouts after fatting 11 on Saturday, and 60 innings pitched. Think about that, 72 strikeouts and 60 innings pitched. That's over a strikeout an inning. Holding opponent batting average is just .216. The guy's been lights out, for sure the Spartans ace this season. Phineas Devonta Smith picked up his 3rd save of the season, now leads the Spartans with 3 this year. Here's San Jose State catcher Johnny Mendoza after the game.
It's a good win, tight, close win, and they're a good team. Obviously, we're at the bottom of the Mountain West, and we got to get better. Got to get better, and they're a good team, and it was a good win.
So after a 6-5 win on Friday and a 5-4 win on Saturday, the Lobos came out hungry on Sunday, but guess what? The Spartans came out hungrier. Late in the game, Connor Kanishi RBI single, scores Plessner. Rally time in the 9th. Even the bullpen is in it. What time is it? Kellen Strom time. Chopper up the middle. Past the second baseman. Past the shortstop. Dribbles into center. The dugout clears again. Here we go. Another walk-off win. Another walk-off. Same walk-off hero, Kellen Strom. Spartans sweep the Lobos. Here he goes after the game. Bautista, Ibarra. There you go. Wash them up. Get them ready. Pacific on Tuesday.
The women's tennis team faced in-state rival Fresno State in the Mountain West Conference Tournament. Keanu Hagigi has the recap.
The San Jose State Spartans were in Fresno to take on their rival, the Fresno State Bulldogs. First match, Galvin and Sender playing the doubles point. No luck for them as Galvin dumps the ball into the net. A 6-2 win for Fresno State to take the doubles point. Next up is Laura Malsert versus Georgia Lawson. She's down 6-0, 5-0. Lawson with the forehand winner. Shield double bagels Laura Malsert for 6-0, 6-0. Next singles match, we have Olivia Noble against Clara Monto. No luck again for the Spartans. 6-3, 6-1 win for Fresno State. Singles 3, Mio Kobayashi trying to get something going for the Spartans, but she would have nothing going for her as Julian Treble hit a forehand winner right here to give her a 6-2, 6-0 win. Fresno State sweeps the San Jose State Spartans, putting an end to the Spartan season.
On Saturday, Spartan quarterback Jermaine Kelly was drafted 222nd overall by the Houston Texans in the 2018 NFL Draft. He was one of 8 Spartans signed on draft day. Jose Torrio and Keanu Hagigi broke down his highlight tape.
Thanks, Allison. So today we're going to break down Jermaine Kelly, the only Spartan drafted in the 2018 NFL Draft.
Yeah, and it was kind of a surprise to many of us in the Spear mock draft. The only 2 players we actually had drafted in the late rounds were Frank Ginda and Andre Chaucheray. But with the surprise, the Houston Texans took Jermaine Kelly in the 7th round.
Yep, 6'1", 196-pound corner. Let's dive right into it.
Originally a 4-star recruit out of high school, Kelly was committed to UCLA all 4 years until he actually went to Washington for 2 years, transferred out to San Jose State to play with his younger brother, Jeremy. And Keanu, what does the tape show you? What does the film show you about Kelly?
All right, so right here we're on this one-on-one with Michael Gallup, regarded as one of the best wide receivers in the Mountain West. He gets beat right here, but look at this recovery speed right here. Can you pause that for me right there, Ernie? He gets beat over the top. There's no safety right here, so he's all by himself. So if he gets beat, he gets beat. But he does a great job of recovering as the ball comes to the receiver, breaks up the pass, and he locked up Michael Gallup that game. I believe he went for, 4 receptions, 47 yards, locked him up, and he went to the 3rd round of the Dallas Cowboys. So Jermaine Kelly has that work ethic to be one of the best corners in the game.
One reason the Texans really like Kelly was because of his raw physical ability. As you can see in the film, he's really not scared of unleashing a hit, and that's going to be really important because he's going to play a lot of special teams, and you need to wrap up in the NFL. You can't be scared of hit, Keanu.
Yeah, especially if you're playing special teams. I mean, once you miss one tackle, they're off to the races on punt returns, kick returns. So as you can see right here, loves to wrap up, gets on his receiver really well, doesn't miss many tackles, and he's going to need to do a lot of that if he wants to get a roster spot. He can't be missing tackles, and with Jermaine Kelly, I think you got a guy who's not going to miss many of them.
Okay, Keanu, so we know Kelly has all the physical abilities, the speed, the strength, but we would have liked to seen a lot more playmaking from him, especially coming from a D1 school. What do you see, Keanu?
Exactly. Like plays like these right here, a 68-yard return, interception return for a touchdown. He broke up many passes last year, but only 1 interception, so playmaking. You know, in the NFL, you're going to have to be able to make those plays that change the game. Interceptions, tip passes, 4 picks, stripping for fumbles. So more playmaking ability. However, like we said, the raw skill set is there. You're going to see it right now. Look at the pure strength right here. Boom!
Oh.
Done. Jermaine Kelly's got it. He's got the physicality, the strength, the speed, even the skills. The raw skill set is there. It's all going to come down to whether or not the Texans can coach him up, make him a solid corner in this year's in the NFL.
With the FIFA World Cup around the corner, soccer fans and players all around the world are getting excited for this summer's tournament. Our Felix Peterson went to the SJSU soccer team's training grounds to ask the players about their tournament predictions.
World Cup in soccer is just 6 weeks away, and many are we who are trying to make our own prediction about the tournament. I decided to visit SJSU's own soccer team to seek some guidance, and I found 3 experts. We have Chris Donaldson from Jamaica. We have Austin Snyder from the US. And we have Max Allen from England. So now when we got our experts, let's ask them some questions.
France to win against Brazil in the final, and a bronze medalist, say, Belgium.
I'm going to go with Griezmann.
I'm going to go with Mbappe. Mbappe for France.
I'll go Thomas Muller. Proven. World Cup score, proven. I have to go for the main man right now, Mohamed Salah. Incredible form right now, and he'll bring it into the World Cup, so Salah.
I'm going to go with Mo Salah too, because just the form he's in at the moment. If he can pull Egypt through the group, then you don't know what will happen, so that's my...
I'm going to go with the team. I think Iceland's going to surprise some people. I think they're going to make it out of their group. And I think that's just an accomplishment in itself. But yeah, Mo Salah has a player.
Ole, ole, ole! Ole, ole, ole! We've conquered all of Europe! We're never gonna stop! From Paris down to Turkey!
Women's water polo faced number 3 Stanford, Madison Montoya has the story.
Women's water polo faced number 3 ranked Stanford for its first match in the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Championship last Friday. The Spartans were able to score in their first possession, taking the lead right away, where Stanford was not able to score until the end of the first quarter. The first goal was all it took for Stanford's momentum to get rolling. Goal after goal, Stanford dominated the pool in the second quarter, putting up a total of 6 points before halftime. The Spartans fought hard, but their defense was unable to keep up with Stanford. Freshman Natalie Hosmer scored the third Spartan point with a 5-meter penalty shot in the third quarter. Unfortunately, the Spartans' efforts would not be enough as they fell 16-4, taking their first defeat of the championship. The Spartans played the Arizona State Sun Devils and fell 13-3 the following day, ending their season.
That does it for this week. Remember to follow The Spear on Twitter and Instagram @TheSpearSJSU.
And we'll see you next week.